It's been a nice couple of weeks for you. Just how you feeling overall after back-to-back games with back-to-back assists?
I'm feeling confident. I think like I've been showing my class, on the field, and I've been getting that confidence from my teammates and the coaching staff. They're really happy with me and they're really happy with my performances lately. And I just want to be able to come into this team and push this team and push for playoffs, and that's what we got. And we just want to be able to get to the Eastern Conference final again, and hopefully win it this time.
Just kind of talking about playoffs. I mean, you joined this team midway through the year, and your goal was, to help this team compete. Now you're in a position where you've got, 3 games left against very quality opponents, including your former team. Just how much does that kind of motivate you as a player, knowing that you're in these situations where every game counts. It's basically playoffs from here on in.
I think this will be a good test for us. It's just basically like playoff games. The 2 games that we have left. I think we just need to be confident in our abilities. I think we need to trust the technical staff with whatever things they give us behind the scenes, and we go out there and we perform it, and we perfect our craft on the field, and then we do it on game day.
Just kind of talking about your relationships with your teammates, how has that kind of evolved since you've been here? How has it been just, building that chemistry with the other guys?
I think it's been really good. Since the first day I've been here, the atmosphere here is so fun. I come in and I'm enjoying, just being around the camp, being around the players. Either that whether be playing pool in the game room, watching film with some of the guys, even the coaching staff. They tell me if you need anything, let's come to the office and go over film. And I do some of that some days, and I think I understand the role and function of my position. And I'm still learning. I'm still getting my chemistry with the teammates, the coaches. I'm trying to make sure that the coaching staff and the head coach trust me, and he's willing to put me out there or start me and whatever the case may be. I just want to just have that opportunity. But I'm grateful for everything.
You mentioned your role. Often we've seen you come in as a kind of a super sub and go at some tired back lines. Is it do you feel like when you enter with all your pace and your strength that is, I mean, obviously everybody wants to start, but that's a role that you can really thrive in?
Yeah, I think that's a role I could really thrive in. Obviously, yes, I want to start, but if Oscar sees that that's my role right now, I respect that and I would go 100%, whether that is the start or that's to come on and affect the game. But yeah, with my pace, I think I could definitely affect the game. And that's what I've been doing. And I came on, 2 games back to back and assists. And, it's good for me, it's good for the team, it's good for the club and the fans in general. So that's good.
Yeah, we haven't scored or forgotten the goal you scored against Orlando very late in the game last year.
Yeah.
Do you have a flair for the end of games? Something you just, that pressure doesn't seem to get to you.
Nah, I mean, the pressure, it does get to you, but it's just like you have to dig deep, and it's whoever wants it more, I think, in the end. And I think at that moment, I wanted it more. Uh,
Watching you play, you're so direct, and it's just all gas all the time. Where does that come from in your background that you develop this style of play where you're just so relentless in taking players?
I think it came from in Trinidad. My dad was a very influential person in my life. He was very direct towards me in case maybe when I'm training, he would just be like, you're so fast, you have a lot of ability. Like go 1v1, go 1v1, and then I kept believing in myself. And then when I came to college, my coach Charles Morrow at Lipscomb, he would always be telling me, that's your ability. Do your strengths. Do what's your best. What's your best at, and that's what I keep doing. And whenever I get the chance to do it, I go 1v1. I know I need to just make better decisions sometimes. It is sometimes I could relax and retain the ball, but I just love to go 1v1.
Oh, we've been loving watching it. Lastly, you've been getting into the Trinidad team consistently. What has it meant to you to be a regular in the national team, and what are your goals there as you go into the next couple of years?
Yeah, it's amazing, honestly. I remember the first time I heard the anthem and I was singing it in front of the stadium. It was an emotional feeling. Just that was like a dream for me. Growing up, seeing like Dwight York, he's a coach now. I play for Manchester United. Just him being my coach and being in this atmosphere right now. The country is behind us. I think we have a strong team. We just need to just gather some thoughts, and we just have to come along. And I think we could push it forward to the World Cup. I think the World Cup is a big goal for us, and a big goal for myself. And I really want to be a participant in the World Cup, but we need to push these last four games, and I think we could come up with a victory in all four.